guys, it is me, Ashley. Welcome to the Godwin Network. I just hit myself in the face. That's nice. So today is one of those chill, laid back kind of days. I'm actually out and about looking. I was just looking for some abandoned places, looking for some properties that I could try to get in contact with. But on this back road, I came across this old cemetery, and this place is insane. Like, there's so many grown up old graves here, and I'm just going to show you guys around because I think it's a really neat place. There's got a lot of heavy energy here. It's literally in the middle of nowhere. Like, you can hear. Just birds. So let's go. I'll be honest with you, I don't trust the area when it comes to snakes and stuff like that, especially because I'm so far away from a like city or town. So some of these places, I mean, I don't have my boots on or anything today, so I'm not going in areas like that. But you know, cemeteries always carry that kind of that sense of sadness, sorrow, heavy energy, and I always feel that when I go to places like this. And I know it's supposed to be a celebration of their life rather than a, like, you know, mourn their death, but at the same time we're human. That's what we do. We mourn when somebody passes. So I don't know. The big question is, do our spirits stay where we are buried? Do they stay where we die? Do they wonder? Do they move on? If they don't move on, why are they still here? Like, what do we do when we die? That's the big question. And that's why I love coming to places like cemeteries, like the final resting place for the person's physical body, their physical being. And I also always find that I pick up a lot of weird things in cemeteries on camera. The audio, I'm always picking up EVPs or weird noises that I'm like, that wasn't there when I was there. So let's do some exploring around here, around the grounds, because I'm seeing a lot of stones and graves that are literally covered up, so you know nobody's visited these people for a long time. Some of them seem a little newer, more fresh, but the majority of them are just overgrown. So yeah, let's go. So these graves are dated in the 50s. These people died in the 1950s. A lot of these look very similar, very thin. It's kind of a different layout than a lot of the cemeteries we're used to around the Low Country. Right now we're more inland. I'm going to carefully take you guys. Always gotta watch out for rattlesnakes and stuff. These rattlesnakes tend to blend in so well with the foliage this time of year. Look at this. This one's just all by its lonesome. I don't see any neighbors. But again, it's so covered up. Who knows? I'm going to just remove some of it with my foot. So they passed away in '94. Did you just hear that in the woods? Probably a deer, I hope. Here's another one that's hidden. Oh, I just walked right into a cobweb. That's great. So all that this says on it is Goldie. These over here are more, well, I guess established graves with headstones, markers. You hear the woodpecker. These were the 70s. Let's walk this way so I'm not walking on someone's grave. I don't know if you can see it with the lighting. Looks like 89. John Bush, let's see, passed away 88, the year I was born. What's interesting about places like this is I know just trying to listen to nature. Places like this are really interesting because we're used to seeing kind of leveled ground for cemeteries for the most part, where they're all situated in rows. This place seems a lot more eclectic. Just kind of collection of random graves placed wherever they so felt. There's got to be a deer or something out there. But anyway, so we see that a lot. So anytime I come across like an old cemetery like this, but yet I'm seeing newer graves, so maybe old family burial plots, I always find it fascinating because there's like hidden graves everywhere within trees, big, huge trees that have been here forever. So let's go check some more out. Oh crap. The ground is caving in here. I almost just fell in a hole. Oh, that's kind of scary. Look at this, it's caving in here too. I wonder if these are old graves that are like, look at this. Woo! Look at that. Like my foot literally just started sinking into the ground. I don't know what's safe and what's not. There's a lot of small broken stones here. I guess we really have to watch our steps. It's a lot of old hidden graves. That's 1877, guys. Look at this. The ground is, you see where this person's buried? The ground is literally sinking and you can see the outline of the grave where the ground is caving in on these graves. I want to go check something out. Now my eyes could be playing tricks on me, or this is a headstone out here. It could be a stump. I think it's a tree stump. We got a Freemason here. Born 1874, died 1920. So running the risk of snakes, since I don't know why, normally I'm not this paranoid about rattlesnakes and stuff, but for some reason I have like this weird feeling today about them, and maybe there's a reason for that. We just had a lot of rains. But I don't know, I just feel not really right about being out here, and I think a lot of it has to do with the ground sinking in where the graves are, and that's kind of creepy, and that fact that I literally stepped in one and had to jump back because it's scary. You don't want to fall in someone's grave. That's like Stephen King stuff there. So thanks for coming along. I know this was a short little explore, but we're just kind of out and about today trying to find some new locations, and I wanted to show you guys this. Okay, I'm going to show you this really quick. I don't see a stone, but, ready? Look at that. It's literally in the shape of a grave. And I only pick this out and say it because it's happening all over the place, and I'm seeing, like, look here, a headstone, an old headstone, where the graves are sinking in. Look at that, another one there. All the graves are sinking in here. This is dangerous to be out here, like physically dangerous. Did you guys hear that? Okay, that's a woodpecker there.
Spent all my money on expensive clothes, on a mink fur coat. Then I bought a house that goes. Yes, I spent my money